Hey guys, Tim here. Welcome to what is the first video of a lot for unboxings for the what I'm calling the $1,000 editing rig. So a few basic things that we wanted. Quiet, around $1,000, and to me I wanted kind of to design this with like a minimalist look. But this is also for some kids are going to use this, and I wanted to pick parts that were going to be hardy, I guess, rigid, rugged, so that if the kids decide to take this PC apart and learn how it works, which I highly recommend. I took apart my first computer about 300 times in the first couple of years I owned it. That's how you learn. So I wanted to pick something durable and a good price, because you know, if you're doing a $1,000 build, my rule is about 10% on the case, and this came in a little under that and gave all the features that I wanted. So I'm actually going to open this from the side. A little limited on space, and it's kind of hard to do these big unboxings, so I am looking at how I can kind of reorganize, guys, to see if I can get more of me in these videos and just have a little bit easier time with unboxings. I do all this myself, however, so you know, I'm sorry if it sometimes you can't exactly see what I'm doing. So of course I opened it the wrong way, which seems to be my MO lately, that I forget to open things from the bottom. This is, I will admit, this case is a little bit bigger than I thought it was going to be, but for the features you get in it, and of course rigid foam, but bought it from Amazon, and it came in another box. So not only did you have the corrugation of the box that it ships in from the OEM, so from Corsair, but you also got an extra layer of cardboard on the outside for the shipping box from Amazon, which personally I really appreciate. It just gives you the chance to survive an impact. So on top we get a little quick start guide, Carbide series 330R quiet mid-tower case. And now that we got it out of the huge box, I'm going to readjust a little here so that I can get in the shot. So this is the baby brother of the 550R, or the Obsidian 550, excuse me. So it has the same idea in mind of, and of course I don't know which way the door, okay, it opens that way. So we have sound deadening foam, and the idea is a quiet optimized case. One pre-installed 140 in the front with room for a second. Nice fan filter. You know, a lot of cases are overlooking the fan filters these days. This is a value-oriented case. It comes with, I mean, it's actually pretty substantial foam too. It comes with screens. And you know, some people are getting into the game and missing out on things like this. If you'll notice, also screened are the drive bays. Very important. So I like to say, dust magnets. You can switch, just like the 500 or 550, you can switch which side the door opens on. So it could open from this side if you want. And this is, I'm pretty sure we're looking at a simulated metal finish, which actually looks really good in my opinion. The front we have two USB 3.0s, headphone, microphone, reset switch, which has a rather pleasing click, and your on-off button, which has a rather unpleasing click. However, it works just fine. I kind of like buttons, on-off buttons that go in and stay in, and then, but I don't know. I'm just funny. So from the side, you can see that your air is going to go in here, which directs the flow of air coming into the case kind of from the side, so it'll deaden the noise a little bit. On the back, we have a pre-installed 120. And I'm trying to see if you guys are getting enough light on this. Sorry for the camera readjust there. It might be a little iffy, so I'm going to zoom in. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 expansion slots. Exhaust ventilation on the side. So notice there's no 8th slot, but it is the economy case. Also, you have 3 punch outs for water cooling or whatever else. Also notice no grommets, but in this this price of a case, you got to make some trade-offs, or else the case is going to be twice as expensive. And one of those trade-offs is, so you're not getting grommeted, water on the back, but you are getting a very nice magnetic fan filter, full covering fan filter, as a matter of fact, for the bottom. So that's pretty nice, actually. Yeah, that's one of the better bottom fan filters I've seen in a while. Good job, George and crew. So on the top, sorry, these case unboxings are very awkward just due to the limits of space for me. On the top we have, let me get it so I can actually get it off and not break things. They do just pop in and out. There we go. So you have your top case, which can be taken in or out. Has sound deadening foam, 2 pieces, and that covers up the .240 or 280 spots on the top of this case. Obviously for the Corsair coolers. Let's go ahead and get that back in. So in this case, I don't know if that's going to be taken out. That is going to let a lot of noise into the case, guys, just so you're aware. Or a lot of noise out of the case, I should say. I'm going to go ahead and zoom back out, because I just realized you guys probably have a really crappy view of anything I'm doing. Again, like I said, I'm sorry about the case unboxings. I'll try to do better next time. These big cases are kind of hard for me to do it by myself. So, more sound deadening foam. There is your pre-installed 120 bottom mount power supply. We have 3 5 1/4 toolless, so just the typical Corsair toolless, and then we also have 4 3.5 or 2.5 drive sleds, toolless. Well, I guess not toolless if they're 2.5, but toolless if they're 3.5. In the bottom. Lots of nice breathing room for that front fan. The more airflow you have, the quieter the system's going to be. And, a nice big CPU cutout. So, it's actually a really big CPU cutout. Nice job, guys. All black cables. I'm not typical cables that we always get, but all black. Even the connector, the heat shrink doesn't go all the way down, but to be honest with you, like I said, for the price that this case is, that's an excellent job. There's cases out there right now that are much more expensive, that don't have that same attention to detail, and this is Corsair. They and Fractal are my 2 personal favorite, just because of that attention to detail. All black inside, all painted, even places you're never gonna see always painted. So it's not a lot more work to do. But you know, no grommets again. Is what it is. I'm pretty sure you can pick up grommets on the Corsair website. I don't think they're that expensive, and I'm pretty sure you can just buy the grommets for one of the other cases. So again, attention to detail. Sound deadening on the back, even though, you know, what are the chances that there's going to be a lot of noise transmitted down the back, but it's still the, you know, attention to detail that everybody should have come to expect from Corsair cases. So, you know, I don't know what else to say. You know, we got room for, hopefully, well, I don't know, let me see. Oh yeah, room right there. So room right here for your 8-pin to come up and through. There's a good, you know, thumbs width in the back, you know, again, about what we've come to expect. So there's lots of room for cable management. Lots of room to cable up your hard drives. I don't know what else to say, guys. Excellent case, especially for the price. You can check it out. I got it for about 90 bucks. I think. It's been a while since this stuff got ordered, so. But if you want a quiet case, you don't want to buy a 550D. And you don't want to spend a ton of money, but you want a really solid quality case. This is what you need. This, you know, if you want to take one step up, I would say the next step up from this is the Fractal Design R4. And then the next step up from that would be the 500D for quiet cases. So, this is Tim for Timmy Tech TV. Please subscribe, guys. And like I said, there's a whole bunch of these coming. Oh, see, this is what I keep forgetting to do on cases. Accessories pack. Because heaven knows that, you know, you have to see what's in. Oh, look, it's a Corsair box. Have to see what's in here. So, some zip ties and some screws. Yay! I don't know. What did you expect? This is Tim for Timmy Tech TV. See you next time, guys.